Even the comments are kind of like negative. I don't know
Okay, now the comments I can't do anything about. Can you do anything about anybody at a football stadium?
No.
Okay.
And I'm not gonna put a filter on. I'm not gonna do all that.
Okay, but I'm not worrying about the comments, ma'am. I'm talking to you. The comments, ma'am. The comments are the crowd. I can't control the comment section. And right now, I'm talking to you. I'm just trying to hear what you're saying.
Yeah. So I just wanted to know, like, as a woman with established young lady, young professional, sometimes you'll say, like, you're still not equipped to have a man. But
I think you're mixing. I've tried to understand where you're going, but you're mixing a lot of different things together. This is why I always ask, what is the outcome that you want with a man?
The outcome is I'm 30 with no children.
Okay.
My parents were married, so and we lived like the Cosbys, right? Okay. So of course they are divorced now. Mm-hmm. But I aspire to have a man that when we get together, we get married, we have children, the whole shebang. So I haven't had a child also because...
So you want to be married?
Oh, you turned them off. Thank you. I've seen my sister struggle, right?
Okay. So you want to be married? You want to be married ultimately?
Ultimately, yeah, for sure I want to be married.
You want children?
Honestly, at my age, if he comes with children, I'm cool with that.
But do you want your own biological children?
But I do want children eventually myself. But
how many?
1 or 2. And
when you say eventually, what does that mean?
Eventually means with a man that I feel like can lead me, a man that I feel like
what age?
Have an established future. I'm sorry.
But what age?
At what age?
Mm-hmm. What age would you eventually want to have children?
A lot of things can change in 365 days.
At what age would you want to eventually have children? I mean, I think that's a pretty basic...
31, 32 in the next year,
okay.
2 years.
Are you dating anybody seriously towards marriage?
No one that I would consider for marriage, no.
So the likelihood of having a child in marriage...
I know, it's slim. However, I just got out of a 4-year relationship.
Okay. So how long have you been watching my platform?
I've been watching your platform for about 4 months or so.
Well,
I think you were like big in the tabloids when you were like I think they were talking about you a lot. And so that's when I came to know.
But that's what the tabloids do. The tabloids don't show your humanitarian efforts. They do what they do. If you watch me 4 months, then you cannot tell me you've just seen me being rude.
I went on your YouTube.
Well, if you've gone on my YouTube and you've been on there consistently, I would say that if you're trying to say that that's all you see, then you're not watching.
That's what I will say is.
But let me
get the things that you do say reminds me of my father.
Okay, but back to you. You were saying something. Mm-hmm. You saying I'm an established woman and saying that you can't get this.
No, I didn't say I can't get.
No. That's what you were saying. Did I tell women this?
Yes, that you tell women.
Yeah, that your money doesn't matter to a man like you think it does.
That's not what I was saying.
Okay.
You were saying as an esthetician, women, I have a lot of friends that have actually moved from my hometown to Atlanta, to different LA, estheticians, makeup artists, making good money.
It doesn't matter, man. That can hold on. Anecdotal doesn't change. See, just because you know some that make good money doesn't change the numbers. I can show you some of anything. I know lots of black men who are millionaires and making 6 figures or more. Doesn't change the fact that the average black man makes $42,500. Doesn't change that fact. I deal with facts, figures, statistics, reality. And I asked women, what do you want? And you said one day you would like to be married. Mm-hmm. And you said you'd like to have children. Okay, but in order to have that happen, we all have to date with intention.
That is true.
All right. Do you want to have to work to pay significant bills after you're pregnant? When you're married, do you want to have to go to work?
I really, truly enjoy what I do.
I get it.
I save lives.
But do you want to have to go to work?
have to and wanting to is two different things.
I
guess I don't want to have to.
All right.
Sure, to answer your
All right. So if you were married and you had 2 kids, what percentage of the overall family financial load do you want to have to be responsible for a lifetime?
That's a good question.
Mm-hmm.
To be honest with you, I haven't considered that question to give you a solid answer.
Well, if you don't get married and you don't have children, what percentage of the overall family? What percentage of your overall?
Obviously, 100%. I'll be
right.
100%.
So, right. if there was a man, a husband, and you had 2 children, what percentage would you want to have to be responsible for?
I'd say 30%, 20%, 30%, 25%.
Okay. That's a big gap. 20 and 30 is big. If you're a salesperson, you know a closing ratio of 20% to 30% is a 50% increase.
Mm-hmm.
So already what I'm showing is many women will say they want something,
mm-hmm.
but then when you get down to the details, it gets vague. How can you reach a sales goal if you're just shooting shit without a plan? You got to have a plan.
Mm-hmm.
So, and if you want to be able to pay 20 to 30% of the overall family financial load, that means if you stopped working, the family would not be at great risk. Okay, then how much is a man going to need to make to cover a wife, 2 children, him, to provide in the middle class, upper middle class lifestyle? How much is going to need? For 2 kids and a wife. 200?
Comfortable. That's not even
200? What city did you say you live in? It doesn't work. And to be able to afford to have cars for the 16-year-olds,
but
college.
My thing is, I want to work.
Okay, you want to work, but okay, you want to work, but less than 3 minutes ago, you also said you don't want to have to be responsible for more than 20 to 30%. Doesn't matter whether you want to work or not. What matters is once you become a wife and a mother, you don't want the overall financial pressure to be on you like you were a single woman.
For sure.
So those are 2 different things. So you can be as independent as you want as a single woman. When you get married, you want the pressure to be on him.
Correct.
All right, then how much money is he going to need to keep the family on track to where you can live a middle class lifestyle, to where the kids can go to college, to where you can travel to more than Disneyland?
Correct.
That's more than $200,000 a year.
It is.
It's about 300, honestly, about 280. Do you want to marry a black man, or do you care what race he is?
I really don't mind.
Okay. Well, the higher up we go in the socioeconomic chart, the more race loyal men become.
I agree. In my college classes, there was no black young men.
Okay, well.
I'm just saying. I mean, I know you're running a conversation. I hate to interject.
Well,
it's just statistics. They're not. I mean, black women are really. When we look at the statistics as well.
College isn't an indicator. Okay.
College isn't.
College. Hold on. You're taking a conversation somewhere where 72% of the millionaires in this country don't have college degrees. True. So college, you're the most college enrolled with the most college debt, but you're still not. Anyway, the point is $250,000, $280,000. The average black man earns $42,500. The average white man in this country earns $50,000. Where
are you getting your statistics?
The Department of Bureau of Labor Statistics, the CDC, okay. The Department of Health and Services. They're out there.
And that's based on census, right?
Yes. The median income.
You already showed nobody did their census when they required census last year, right? I'm not trying to debunk.
Okay, well, let's move on. We got the data. We have. Just because we have because we're on 2020 data doesn't change the fact that we have what we have. The reality is this: what percentage of men in this country earn over $280,000 a year?
You're right.
What percentage, though?
I would say, closer to 15%.
3.
That's me being generous.
3.
I mean, I understand that.
3.
But everybody's not
3, ma'am.
You gotta have some work.
Ma'am. This is important. 3%. 3% of men earn that kind of money. 1, 2, 3. Now here's the $64,000 question. You ready?
I'm just trying to set up my phone. My iPad is going to die in just a moment.
All right. Go ahead and get set up.
I apologize. Bear with me. By the way, thank you for letting me on your platform.
Oh, you're welcome. You ready? 3% of men earn $250,000 or more. Okay? Now here's a $64,000 question. What do the men who earn that kind of money want from a woman or a wife?
Stability. They want to make sure when they come home, dinner's on the table. They're taking care of everything. They want to make sure they clothes is washed, but that should be a given.
Remember, one thing most men want from women is cooperation. But the higher up you go, the more standards they have.
Stability.
Stability. But how tall are you?
I am a stallion. I'm 5'10".
Dress size?
Huh?
Dress size?
I'm 14.
Okay.
You and all your little...
Yeah, I do the same. Do you not? You get the same thing everybody else gets.
Okay.
Okay, ma'am. So with 5'10", hold on. 5'10".
Don't try me, Kevin.
Oh no! See, don't tell me what not to do. I've been nothing but. Hold on! Don't you do that?
I was respectful.
Don't you do that? Don't tell me what not to do on my show. I've been polite to you, but it's not my fault that you 5'10" and weigh more than a man at your height.
I mean, but as a 5 foot, I can see
5'10" and listen, ma'am, 5'10", and I don't care how you carry it or not. The higher up you go, the more you're not competing with that man. You're competing with the women that are around that man making $250,000 plus. He has options, and most men don't want women that weigh more than them.
Who says I weighed more than him?
You weigh more than a man at your height.
Who said that? I didn't give you. I just gave you my dress size.
I'm an image consultant, dear. I know how much you approximately weigh. We can play games all you want to.
How much do I approximately weigh?
You weigh too much. You weigh more than 5'10". You should be about 150 pounds, and you lost that back in 9th grade.
When I was 150 pounds, which was in 2016, when I turned vegan, I looked like a crackhead.
Whatever.
Okay.
So the bottom line is the kind of men that earn the kind of money, the bottom line, the kind of men that earn the kind of money you're talking about. 20. Drippy Beige and Whitney have options. And they don't want sassy, professional, and standard art. You ladies control access to sex and who gets born. The men control who gets married. So what you often hear me tell women is your income does not matter to the kind of men you want.
Can I interject?
Go ahead.
Do you mind? The only reason why I came up is because you were speaking in regards to estheticians, and the fact that she or whoever it was, I came in third party, so I didn't watch the whole live. But you said that she still didn't make a certain amount of money to obviously attain the man of that status, right?
Nope. That's not why I said it. I said she didn't make enough money. I asked her if she got about $2.9 million to retire. I didn't ask her anything about me.
Oh, okay. So my apologies. See, that's what I said. I came in and I said that.
I asked about retirement.
Okay, my apologies.
So my see, the thing is, many women often put more thought into the kind of lifestyle they want, what they will and will not accept from a man. But you put about that much thought into what you bring to the table and what that man wants.
Not true. Reason being,
I said many women. I didn't say you.
Oh, okay. You said you just now. So
okay. Okay, let's start with what men consistently say they want. Fit, feminine, friendly, cooperative, submissive. You cannot say you are fit at a size 14. So that disqualifies so many women in our community right there. And it's the one thing that we can control. It can be controlled more than looks.
That's also what I agree with you on, though.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't ask me what I agree. I said, you remind me of my dad, and I began to speak on that. You said I was changing paces. I agree with you because you can't expect to be, overweight, sloppy, whatever you want to explain it, however you say, and expect a man to, and that's exactly what the, things my father tells me: stay healthy, take care of yourself, things of that nature. So I was brought up on that, and like I said, I just was vegan, just lost weight, COVID, being in the house. I'm not gonna lie, I gained some weight, but it's. You'll see me in the gym if you follow me. You'll see me working out. You'll see me. You get what I'm saying? So that's not the present. What you're doing
I don't get what you're saying, because if you're saying that's the way you were brought up, then how we get to the point to where you got to be in the gym to lose weight?
Because people have health problems. Women have children.
You don't. No. I said you. Okay. No disrespect. Hold on, man. We're not talking about all women. We're talking about you saying you. I know the percentage. Hold on. The percentage of women who actually have grave disease, thyroid issues, less than 6%. Mm-hmm. So this thyroid stuff, this is a lack of discipline. And I would tell you that men believe that women show the men of any group what they think the men deserve by their attitude and their fitness level. What is the average woman in our community walking around telling the men that they deserve by their fitness level and their attitude? Not much. So when women come over here and get a dose of reality to say the things that you want for a man, most women say they want to be married with 2 to 3 kids. Most women don't want to have to work.
To be married eventually.
I said most women come over here and say they want to be married. Most women want 2 to 3 kids. Most women don't want to have to work to pay significant bills. And most women are average. Yet they want above average lifestyles. And then most women who earn